Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. You see, there's some things I do on my Instagram and my YouTube and Facebook. They call videos, and a lot of people meet me outside in real life and say they only love me for the truth in my videos, and they watch all my videos. Now, my source of income on social media comes number one from my videos. I can make up to $5,000 a month or more just on YouTube, a heavily monetized page of almost 37,000 subscribers. And then I have another YouTube. You see, I don't make noise about how I make my money. For 3 years, I suffered post traumatic stress disorder, and I'm in 20%. Okay. Recovery is 80 for me now, and I'm in 20% left. Basically, that means that I still have PTSD. If I see a SARS officer driving by, or maybe I walk into a police station for something, I feel I'm going to see them executing people in the back. Or maybe if I see a lot of police officers, I feel they're coming to surround my house or something. You see, the memories I have still linger. That's why in PTSD you have a recovery percentage, and mine is 80% recovery. The amount of money I have spent on my PTSD, you can't even believe it. When I had a fundraiser with 117,000 people on Facebook, only 17 people donated to me, and I know their names. They donated to me in First Bank and GoFundMe. The GoFundMe that I put together is still open. However, many of the donations, if I update it now, the donations should have gone down drastically. In other words, if I'm asking for $10,000, it shouldn't be that now. It should be maybe about four. At the end of the day, I used what I had. You all know what caused my PTSD and how I ended up there. The person that sent me to prison will shock all of you. It was a Nollywood actress who was trying to basically destroy another Nollywood actress. And it was Iyabo Ojo that they were trying to destroy. Unfortunately, they used me. And when I say they used me, they sent an 8-page letter to a journalist. I know you've heard this story before, hoping that I would disgrace Iyabo, but I didn't. I only posted the first page looking for witnesses to actually investigate what they sent. Turned out the pastor in the letter was not even Ibi or me, it was somebody else. And unfortunately, I was the one arrested 3 times and went to prison. The Nollywood actress that did this finally got into a fight with another Nollywood actress, and the same thing just about repeated itself, and you saw it all. And after that fight was gone, okay, another Nollywood actress was screaming hell at that other actress, the one that sent me to prison, saying, "Oh, you destroyed my marriage, you destroyed this." The mess going on in Nollywood, that's why I'm saying keep it to your side. I lost my business, HNN Africa. I lost the domain, I lost my business, I could not recover. And you're wondering why I retired from journalism. If I ever come back to journalism on Nigerian soil, I'll probably do some Yoruba news, no English, nothing for the masses. But right now, because my work is bordered around PR, public relations, digital marketing, digital creating, you might still get information from me. News and information is two different things, okay? News is news, information is information. You still get information from me. But don't come to my page and tell me bullshit. Because one thing I don't do is lie. If you step on my toes, I will step on your toes. Those of you saying that I'm obsessed with Davido or I'm exposing Davido, I'm not exposing Davido. I'm not obsessed with Davido. If Davido makes news, I'll let you know. It might be stuff that he doesn't want you to know, but I will let you know. So don't think that I'm trying to blackmail somebody or any. I'm not blackmailing anything. I'm a journalist. My work is to report without favor. Okay? If Davido's wife is suicidal, Hermidine, Ayele Samlan, who you guys call Mama Haley or Amanda because they don't want you to know her real name. She's got a criminal record. I've posted her mugshots. She's graduated from school. She has a degree. And recently, she told you that she could take her baby and go away and nobody sees her again. She abused people, called them liars, backstabbers, playing the same game. She was referring to Sophia over there. If you remember the concert that Davido had, Sophia and this girl were doing, baby mama thing. Sophia is very, very desperate to marry Davido. And it's not going to happen, Sophia. I've said it many times. At the end of the day, every one of them are fighting for Davido. When Samlan heard his daughter was pregnant with Davido's child, it was like, put a ring on it. My child is not going to be a baby mama. Davido married Samlan. Even Samlan denied it on Snapchat. Nobody else can marry that girl because he's Davido's wife. And she has a lot of legal avenues to his empire. God forbid if Davido dies now, that girl has the number one hand on his assets. Not Chioma, not anybody. And it's because of Amanda, or Hermidine, as I call her real name, that Chioma cannot marry Davido right now. Now, my Adeleke radar, I know everything going on in that household, has already told me, okay, they're going to welcome another baby into that family, and that's Deji's girlfriend, 28 years old. She's about 28, 29. One very fine girl like that. I know everything. I'm not mentioning names because I don't feel like mentioning names. Okay, she's part of the Pacific family. She's like Shadi Okoya to Baba Okoya. She's like Regina to Ned. Okay, old billionaire, young PYT, pretty young thing. And if anybody needs a PYT right now, it'll be DJ Adeleke, because his first wife died, Veronica, Davido's mom. The second one was not a wife. Grace was a baby mama. Grace gave birth to Wale, Chairman, HKN, the one that just married their former prostitute in Akwa Ibom. Yeah, Connie was a former prostitute, all right? I had to investigate all that nonsense, and her friends brought that shit out. Okay, so she was a call girl to so many big-time Washington politicians. Washington politicians, everybody knows what goes on in Washington. A lot of those call girls, they have big madams, Oyibo madams, and some of the other girls were Oyibo. And Connie reportedly was one of them. I have a lot of proof, a lot of photos, I dug deep down into DC. Okay, one of them even put her, one of these big, congressmen even put her through school. And I'm glad she went to school. The same thing I said about Hermidine, Amanda, Mama Haley. She went to school and she got a degree. And that's what I tell most of you. Get your papers, ladies. Don't sit your ass down waiting for a man to support you. Get your paper. Okay? So if you want to call Connie Adeleke a former prostitute, yeah, they were all call girls, no doubt. All right? This whole thing about she wanted Davido first and she couldn't get Davido. She settled for Wale. They had an Abu Dhabi wedding. They had a big traditional wedding in Akwa Ibom or Calabar, one of those states down there. Okay? They're happy. And God bless their marriage and let them have kids and whatnot. But we all have a past, okay? I don't have a dirty past. All right? What I had is a very violent past with abuse, mental and physical abuse from members of my family, left, right, and center. Okay? Now, back to the Adela case. If anything were to happen to Davido, Hermidine has the number one key to the assets, followed by all the daughters and the son. Okay? Not Chioma, not Sophia. They're not wives. They're baby mamas. Problem is that this girl is in America and they had the secret wedding on American soil. I told you guys in 2017, 2018, 2019, but you didn't believe me. I don't care what you believe. Okay, when I change my language to all Yoruba stuff now, I know some of you will understand the Yoruba. Maybe I should change it to all French or all Italian, all the language I speak. If you don't believe me, don't follow me. I see a lot of you that don't believe me. You come to my page abusing me, and yet you're following me. How stupid can that be? Today is the 22nd of February 2020. The time currently now is about 4 p.m. and it's a Saturday in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, if you marry somebody on US soil, you can't marry another person because polygamy is not allowed. Chioma has once mentioned in her visa application that she's Davido's wife. I keep telling you to stop calling her Davido's wife. I posted things at The Nation, a newspaper, calling her Davido's wife. That's what got her into trouble at the embassy. You went to call yourself your wife when there's another wife on the other side of the ocean. Have you ever seen Chioma follow Davido to America? Even when that baby was born, they had to go give birth in England, UK. Even if Davido gives birth to that boy in Syria or Iran, it's still an American citizen. So no need to even enter America. But why can't she enter America? Now she's got an American child. What if she wants to register her child in kindergarten in America? Something has to give. But stop lying that you're Davido's wife when you're not. Because it's working against her now. They've denied her visa 4 times. Don't ask me how I know these things. Okay? I'm an investigative journalist. I have access. When the Dakolos took themselves to London, they did not have a valid visa after the one in their passport. In other words, many of you are illiterates. You've never been abroad. Listen to some people that know these things. I lived 38 years abroad. Open your damn ears. If somebody has a visa that's expiring in December of 2020, they can enter UK between now and 2020. But when they are still carrying that visa in November and they're coming back in January, it means that visa is going to expire while they're there. So you go get another one. That's what they were denied because they figured, the British Embassy figured they were trying to flee from the Fatoyinbo case. And I told you, but no, Timmy had to fly with the visa currently in their passport to show you guys on live video. I'm in London. I make 10 million a week. Listen carefully to me. On my birthday, Tony Lawani was about to dress me. I was hurrying to the island. When someone called me and said, oh, your son just put on the story that you're a bad mother, you're disowned, blah, blah, blah. My children are not on Instagram. My oldest son is on Facebook. My middle son is on Twitter. Everybody knows their handles. And my youngest son, Rich KJT, is on Instagram. Bryson's intern, the meme page, Kemi Talks Media, his blog that I set up for him, and Rich KJT Music, his music assets. Okay, you need to know what my children use. My sister, on the other hand, Funke Olunloyo, who went and wrote that letter to Premium Times saying that my father said he disowned me and that I have mental problems and I'm unstable. I told you about her. I told you about her last year. I outed her. My father did not write Premium Times. Okay, my father gave her a letterhead that she already signed for her to write a letter to NEPA so we can get a prepaid meter. Funke took the letterhead, lied to my dad, and wrote a letter to Premium Times. So Premium Times is still there arguing that, oh, Daddy sent it. Baba is the one that signed it. An 80-something-year-old man write a kind of letter like that, with full of lies about his 50-something-year-old daughter, and you can't pick up the phone and call to verify it until other media started calling me and saying, look at what Premium Times has. And my dad said I never spoke to Premium Times. I never wrote Premium Times. And I didn't talk to my dad for 2 years. A newspaper caused this. I'm suing for $1 billion now, and you're trying to find out what you're going to do. You settle out of court with me. You pay me 500 to 800 million. You destroyed me and my family. And it turned out that my mother and my sister wrote the letter because they did not like my relationship with my father's wife, Ronke. Ronke is my father's junior wife. Because I talked to her, she's my friend, does not fucking mean, okay, that you go and destroy my reputation. That letter cost me a lot. I lost opportunities, I lost jobs, I lost many things because Funke Olunloyo, the former special advisor to Ajimobi, and that's why Ajimobi removed her. The second administration of Ajimobi, she was no longer special advisor. That governor removed her because she was a nonsensical non-entity. A very jealous girl that I just snapped her finger off when we're young. It started when we're young. And it's all my mom. That woman and her witchcraft, it'll never stop. And next thing you know, they're writing again on their fake account. My oldest son is not on Instagram. They're writing, impersonating my son. If I expose her, let me do a part 2 of this video.